Give it up for the slow-moving freight train of comedy, Matt Sullivan. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna just pretend I'm tall with this mic. Well, you guys are gonna need to calm down. This is gonna be a really long set. It really is. It's gonna be hard to get through. So you guys doing tonight, Banter? Doing good? It's good to hear. I'm kind of nervous by this whole PG-13 thing here, because I'm kind of a naturally foul person. I don't have like a dirty act per se. I just pepper in the F word everywhere I can. I watched a lot of Tarantino as a kid. It's my excuse and I'm sticking by it. So, I'm going to be the hard PG-13 for the evening. There's going to be a lot of sexual innuendo, a lot of dirty talk, a lot of shit, stands, and all that stuff. And I've got that one F-bomb that I can use as, per regulations of the PG-13 rating. And that F-bomb is going to be glorious. I'm going to wait for it. It's going to just put my whole act together, and it's going to just put it into this perfect, socially relevant stature. And I'm telling you, people, when that F-bomb comes, it's going to be fucking glorious. Wasted already. So here comes my first hacky premise of the night. I'm loving the weather. I really am. Because cold weather to me is the push-up bra for a fat guy. It really is. Because I throw on my pea coat and go out in a dark bar filled with smoke. Everyone just goes, that's not a fat guy. That's a guy who used to play football and let himself go. And I get home and I take the coat off and I'm just like, fooled you. I love it. I love this weather. I really do. You know what puts me in a good mood? Watching about 8 hours of Hoarders right in a row. Just put your day together, man. You can be working the night shift, be the night manager at McDonald's, and your big dream is to open up the franchise when you got about 10 years of work left at McDonald's so you can get, accepted to apply for one. Your dad could put cigarettes out on you when you were a kid. You can go home and watch Hoarders and be like, wow, the sun's going to come out tomorrow. It's going to be a good day. I think I can handle life and wake up and deal with this mess that is the world. Just love it. I watched that show and I feel bad for that person because they really do have the worst life. They got the night manager job at McDonald's and the cigarettes being put out at them. But then they also got raped and molested and you're just kind of let them keep the 9 pounds of diapers. Just let them keep it. If piles of diapers filled with human feces is making this person happy, I don't think anything you're going to give them will. I think they have a pretty specific, list of things that make them happy, Just, I don't think any amount of God or therapy is going to help them out. Just move on. Move on. I think we've got worse things to deal with in this world. But, it's it's one of those first world problem things, hashtag first world problem, somebody who has so much money that they can just fill their house with crap that they don't need, And instead of starting a show like Hoarders, I'm going to start a different show. I'm going to call it First World Problem Solvers. And the premise of the show is simple. I'm just going to grab your annoying family member that bitches all the time about their cell phone not working and just ship them to Somalia. That's it. Roll the cameras, done. Edit it to make them seem like a bigger douchebag than they already are. It's hot here. There's a lot of colored people around. Yeah, that would be my mom on First World Problem Solvers. I'm kind of nervous here. My cell phone doesn't work. It's okay, Mom. Just win the prize money and come home. Oh, man. Loving this. Most comics hate the silence, and I revel in it. I was born in it. It's my Dark Knight reference for the evening. So for the purpose of this joke, I'm single. I went out on a date recently, and midway through this date, I realized it's not a date, that I am smack dab in the middle of the friend zone. But I'm fine with that, I'm not one of those 4chan Reddit guys that's like, fuck that, if I'm in the friend zone, I can't get a sandwich made for me. I don't care. Had a nice night, had a nice dinner with her, decided to go out later and go to the bars, and we got hammered. Went out to a friend's house later and just proceeded to get even more drunk. And then she passed out first. And I thought, here's my moment. Here's my moment to do something very dirty and nefarious, and she'll never know it's me. And I pulled out this giant match marker, and I drew a dick on her forehead. She woke up so mad at me, why would you do this? Why would you do this? And I looked at her, I'm like, you want to be friends? That's what happens. Don't pass out first with the shoes on, bitch. It's life lessons. That's what you're going to learn in college. These are hard-earned dollars at work right there. That joke would be different if I was a black comic. I can sit there and be like, I'm going to pull out a big, black magic marker. That doesn't really work so much with a Puerto Rican guy. It's like, oh, just tell me you didn't pull out a knife. That's my lot in life. I swear to God, I don't have a knife. That was my senior quote. I swear I don't have a knife. I really do. So I'm kind of an awkward, creepy guy at times, which is fine. I use it to my advantage because I'm not awkward and creepy. I'm actually a fairly nice guy, but you get past the whole awkward, creepy thing to get to that. And I like to use it to my advantage, right? Like I'll go get like a bucket of popcorn and a Slurpee, and just go sit out at like where Hickory meets Fry, and just sit on a park bench and just watch and wait. I watch and I wait, and I watch and I wait. And then about the time when I realize there's a good group of people around me, I just throw everything on the ground, look up at everybody and go, this movie sucks! Going home. Done with this. I love watching the reactions and then just like staring at my feet and walking away. They are me. I love it. Trying to get a chance to get, man. I love live trolling. I just love doing that sort of thing. You know, some people call it psychosis. I just call it practical joking. That's what I do on a daily basis. So my name is Greg Beach. I'm originally I was born in California. I grew up in Arizona, moved out to Texas, which there's no punchline for that. It's just a terrible opposite of the grapes of wrath and yeast and shit. But I love how the old guy, my friend in the audience, is on the shit. But I hate being from California because like I hear all the time they're like, oh wow, you're from California. That's like the happiest place on the earth is there, right? Disneyland, that's the happiest place on earth. No, it's not. Fucking Vegas is the happiest place on earth, okay? Disneyland is like cocaine. It's overpriced, and as soon as you get there, you want to do everything in sight, and when it's gone, it's terrible. You're outside the gates, it's the come down, and you're praying for Xanax. Just let this end, right? Like, Vegas is the happiest place on earth, man. You can smoke everywhere, you can drink everywhere. You can do cocaine there. It's awesome. I love Vegas, man. I miss Vegas. That's the silence of people who have, like, fucked too many hookers and lost too much money in Vegas to enjoy that show. That's just nothing. I don't like it. I can't go back there. The sheriff and the mayor walk me to the city limits and just say, get out of here, get. Don't come back. Oh, man. So I'm a geeky guy. Anybody else here geeks, nerds? Anybody like that? Yeah, this guy's... Yeah. The good-looking guy in the front row. Yeah, dude, I got shoved in the trash cans too as a kid. So you have some geeky jokes for you, because I like to do that. I'm a total nerd. I have nothing better to do. I have really nerdy thoughts. Like I'm a nerdy pothead. I'll get high and I'll read my comics and whatnot and get really immersed into things and then forget what I read 15 seconds later in a panel of illustrated book. But I have those weird thoughts where I wonder, like, I wonder if homeless people have ever wandered into the TARDIS thinking that it was just another phone booth to take a shit in. And somewhere out there, there's some nerd in the audience going, no, man, nobody can get the TARDIS unless you have the key and only the doctor has it. No, crackheads and homeless people will get anywhere when it comes to a BN. They have this magical ability to drag a mattress anywhere. Just that's what they do. Homeless people look like that old woman from the Labyrinth with a bunch of crap on their back, just a mattress and crack pipe and all their last little belongings. Maybe a little dog so you feel bad and give them money for crap. It's hilarious. You know, and it's weird because I kind of sometimes feel like a crackhead because I'm a pack-a-day smoker. And that's a horrible addiction. Like, I have stood outside of a cancer ward smoking a cigarette. Like, wow, this place is bumming me out. I think I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Some dude with the IV full of chemo, like, hey man, can I get a drag off that? No, this is bad for you. I can't believe you would ask me that question. You know, and I enjoy the act of smoking cigarettes, I really do. The thing I don't like is getting the stranger that bums a cigarette off of you, because it always happens the same way, or mostly the same way, where, you know, you're sitting there enjoying your cigarette, and some asshole comes up to you and goes, hey man, you got an extra one of those on you? And every time I just want to look over and go, no, none of these are extra. I'm addicted. I spent almost $8 on this morning with the intent and plan to smoke all of these today. Alright? Don't ask me if there's any extra. It always feels like when that crackhead comes up to you at your gas pump, just like, hey man, I'm a Christian, and I need like $5 to get my family out of a locked car that I have the keys for, and if you give me your address, I'll mail you the $5. Like, no. Just come up and tell me that your name is Coco, you're addicted to crack, and you need my $5. I'll give you 10. I'm not like a cop that pulls you over. If you're honest, like, here's your warning, I don't care. Thank you for not lying to me. Just want that once in my life. I could die a happy man. I have no high aspirations for myself, that's why I do comedy. But, if I could just have one cigarette smoker go, I'm too lazy or poor to buy another one, can I utterly inconvenience you by bumming a cigarette off of you so that I don't know your first name? And then if right after that a homeless person walked up to me and like shat his pants and was just like, hey man, I'm really addicted to cocaine and I would love to get another hit. Can you see me like $5? I'd go, I'm going to give you $5 to go kill myself because life doesn't get any better than that. That's just honesty right there on Front Street. I love it. That's just that's my thing in life. Like I hate like I'm a really blunt person. I am like just socially crippling blunt, and my stance in life is don't waste my time with BS. I hate when somebody's just like, oh, that was good. Like, no, tell me I suck and you're sad to pay the cover charge tonight. Like, I won't waste my time at least, or yours for that matter. Can't deal with it. Where was I? That's right, geeky stuff. Lots of the sidetrack there. But yeah, like I said, I'm a big nerd, I'm a big geek, and we all travel in packs, we all live together, and I've had like really geeky roommates too. And I've had such geeky roommates that we have had like podium debates about who would win in a fight, Goku or the Hulk. Like bringing out facts and figures and status, like I don't know, man, he tore a fucking tank in half, Did you see Goku do that? Well, I think he could. They just never animated it because he's always doing good in this world, And it got knocked down, dragged out, and we pulled, again, it was moderated by some terrible woman that asked us the wrong questions, like every debate does. But I love nerds for the reason that nerds always want to find some ending and resolution. They want things to work well. And it got to the point where we sat there and just went, all right, man. Up until Super Saiyan 3, it's the Hulk. But Super Saiyan 3 and beyond, it's all Goku. Forget if he fuses, you're done. You are done. And speaking of done, that's all my time for tonight. You guys have been fantastic. Give it up for all the comics who have come out tonight. Give it up for Matt Solomon for hosting this event. And you guys have a great night. Be safe. So please do this again. Good night.